Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one, with one of the best games that we had today. We just watched Manchester City play against Chelsea at their home ground at the Etihad, and the game finished. Manchester City won, Chelsea won. Now this is an exciting result. I'm gonna try to explain what I mean and exactly what does this actually lead into. It's exciting times, as well as the other games which were played today. We just witnessed Burnley being walloped by Arsenal by 5 goals to nil, and also other games that happened. So we're gonna be here. We're gonna be talking about it. I wanna hear your thoughts in the comment section, and also do me a favor. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect, one of the best ways to support us. Let's get into the victory. So, today, the title hands. The title race moved back to Liverpool's hands, as well as Arsenal, to be honest, when you look at it. Because as much as it is in Liverpool's hands, it's really a one-legged Liverpool. Drink some water, by the way, while you're watching. It's a one-legged Liverpool, because the injuries are just getting a lot. But anyway, we're going to get into it. So I'm just going to give you a quick review of all the games which were played today on a Saturday, tell you of my thoughts, and we'll start talking about the big game, Manchester City versus Chelsea. So, Liverpool beat Brentford by 4 goals to 1. Burnley were beaten by 5 goals to 0 by Arsenal. Aston Villa won by 2 goals to 1 against Fulham. And Newcastle drew to Bournemouth 2-2. A good game, by the way. Nottingham Forest, by the way, beat West Ham by 2 goals to 0. There was a red card in that game. We have to be clear about this, by the way. And Tottenham Hotspurs were beaten by Wolves by 2 goals to 1. One of the games I watched this game, it was amazing, by the way. Then the last game, 1-1, Chelsea. Sterling coming back and hurting his former side. Cole Palmer did the same, and I feel like there should have been more goals. So let's talk about the bigger game. How does Mauricio Pochettino always seems like always to know how to play against Pep Guardiola? How does he always find a way? And was he able to work out how to stop this City from hurting them? And how was he able to stop the gunmen of Man City from actually getting the chance to put those shots and try to hurt the team? Because all of those things came together and it worked so well to help this team to actually get the victory at the end of the day. I'm going to talk about it in this video, so it's going to be an exciting video. So I hope you are excited, and I want to hear what you guys thought of it. So let's talk about it. Disasi. I've never really given any Chelsea defender some praise, because I always felt like they were average and stuff. Today, I saw teamwork. Colwill and Disasi, what they did today was out of this world. Any threat which was coming on the right, Colwill was dealing with it. Any threat that was coming from the left, Disasi was dealing with it. Oh, am I confusing this? I mean the left of Chelsea, but no. The right of Chelsea was Disasi. The left of this one is this one. Also, Malik Gusto was very important. Chilwell were very important in the defense. And I saw something that I really didn't notice, but it took some time for me to actually see. Every single time when City were attacking, all the forwards of Chelsea were dropping back, the wingers, to help out in defense. Sterling was helping out Chilwell and Colwill, and as well as Palmer was helping out this guy called, what is this called, Gusto and Disasi, and I think it worked so well. In the middle of the point, they did so well to stop Haaland from producing anything meaningful in the game. Should have Chelsea have scored more goals? Yes, I do think so. Did they actually, do you know, there are those things that you talk about. You say that a team could be so good in terms of attacking, but a team also can be good in having opportunities to hurt another team, and they don't take that chances. And that's exactly what I felt today. I felt like Chelsea did not take their opportunities to actually get an upper hand over this game. because they had so many chances to hurt this team, to actually get something out of this game and actually win this game, but they did not take their chances. But one thing that they did so perfectly well, and now I have to give some respect to Reece James and the Enzo Fernandez, which was to try by all means to stop Manchester City's midfielders to be deadly as they are. They worked so hard to make sure that not any ball that comes from the middle of the park of Man City only try to come from the wings. And they knew that from the wings, they had taller players who could fight for the balls, to head the balls outside, and you could see the celebration. You know, their performance reminded me of what? If you remember the performance that Liverpool played against Manchester United at Anfield, that every chance that they get, every ball that was going out, they were celebrating like they actually won the game. That's exactly what I was seeing. They were forcing Liverpool not to play in the middle of the park, try to play on the sides, and from the sides they were able to deal with the threats. And I felt like that's exactly what the game plan of this Chelsea squad was. And also they knew that if they can get the opportunities to give their forward the chance to run at this team, they can hurt this Man City team. And they did so. Nicholas Jackson, as much as I felt like he should have scored the first chances, he caused so much chaos going forward. So many times and so many chances that he had, he could have actually hurt Man City. There was a chance that Enzo Fernandez came and took it out of his hand, and he was really frustrated because he knew that they deserved something out of this game. The attacking threat, the way he set his team up, the way he destroyed this team, it was exactly Pochettino-like. It felt like this was exactly what Pochettino can do. And somehow I feel like it's a very good build-up going into the Carabao Cup final, which is coming, playing with the Liverpool, which is one-legged. So if you're a Chelsea fan, you would be loving this one. You'll be loving what's happening right now with your team, because it looks like they've just gotten what we call a new lease of life after what they just did to Man City. They've just got that level of belief that we did not see for such a long time after what they just did. And they can build onto that. They can build something that they can do. And one thing I think what happens with this team, every single time whenever they play a team that is strong, they always try to level their play field. Now, in this game, did they work to the chances? No, really, but they did so well. They deserve to win this game, to be honest. They really did deserve to win this game. Now, let me tell you the problem with Pep Guardiola's tactics. I'm gonna be very clear, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, people. These guys are well drilled that they have to play according to what Pep Guardiola expected them to do in his head. Now you have to put that in head. What Pep Guardiola expected this Manchester City to do in the game, or whenever they're playing a game, it's exactly what they need to see in the game. How does that affect? And this is very important, because Pep Guardiola expects them to move like what? How does that affect a team whenever they're attacking? There was something that used to happen in the past. If you watch so many games, there were so many problem solvers of players in the ground that when they see that whatever they're doing is not working, they're able to create something for themselves and actually get goals. Today you could see that they had a plan, and their plan was to try and hurt Chelsea from the sides and hope that they put the balls inside in the one way or the other, the chance will stick. And in the very end, it did stick. That deflection helped them to get that draw at the end. But because it's a tactic, they're not allowing these guys to express what they can do, what they can provide. For example, I'm going to give you an example today of the Brentford versus Liverpool game. There was a chance where Diogo Jota had the ball, ran with the ball from the center post, kept going until you actually got into the center of the team. You can't do that under Man City. You are expected to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes and pass the ball. You can't run around like what we saw Nicholas Jackson doing for Chelsea. And what am I saying? Giving a player that freedom to do so can surprise a team in terms of how you're going to attack and how your attacking formation could be. What Man City were doing was something that was just a repetition of something. You know, somebody tells me that it's actually kind of crazy that you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. And I felt like in most of the chances, that's what was happening with Man City. They kept on repeating the same thing after the same thing, the same thing after the same thing, hoping for a different result. And I felt like at the end, it really did not produce anything. But anyway, they managed to draw the game. I felt like they were gonna lose the game. In fact, I think they deserved to lose the game. We're not being honest, because they had 20-something chances, but of those 20-something chances, they only had 5 shots on target or 4, to Chelsea that had so many chances on target. That's why I said Chelsea should have gotten this game done very, very early. I was just calling those stats, so I'm gonna check them out right now to give you the proper stats. So, like I'm saying, Man City, of course, they're dominating the percentage of the ball. Doesn't win you the game. They had 31 shots, and of those 31 shots, they had 5 shots on target. Of 31 shots, you see what I'm talking about? Everything that they were doing was morely like a pre-planned. They were just listening to what they've been told. They cannot create something for themselves like we have seen Chelsea doing in this game, because Chelsea had 9 shots and then 6 of those were on target. They could have hurt this Man City team, and they deserve to have done that before, to be honest. But the game finished the way it is. But the exciting part about this video is now the title race is heating up. Now the title race is heating up, and I'm gonna try to give you an idea to understand. So I'm gonna move right now to the table as how it's looking like right now. At the moment, at the top, of course, it's Liverpool with 57 points at the top of the league. The one that follows them is Arsenal with 55 points. The one that follows after that, it's Man City with 53 points. So Man City has a game in hand. If they win the next game in hand, which they're playing, I think tomorrow or Tuesday against Brentford, they will move to number 2. No, yeah, they'll move to number 2. 1 point behind Liverpool, because they will be now 56 points. So it means that, like I'm saying, the title race has moved back into the hands of Liverpool. Now Liverpool has to find a way to deal with the pressure that they're going to go through and how to keep putting pressure going forward. Before that, Man City had all the things in their hands. It was just a matter of time before they play that game in hand, and they try to get something at the end of the day. The reason why Liverpool and Luton game has been played early is because they don't want to have that game advantage for all these teams. They want them to be fairly enough so that we can have a fantastic title race of these 3 squads pushing on. Villa are just not really that far. They're 59. Very, very close. They're back in the top 4, by the way. Tottenham Hotspur have dropped. We're going to talk about them very, very soon, because we are really close. But that's what I was saying, that the title race is now gone back in the hands of Liverpool. And in a way, Arsenal, because Arsenal needed City they needed that game in hand of City to not really hurt them that much. And to be honest, after this result, it doesn't really affect them that much. If they continue doing their job, winning their game, it will be an exciting fixture. It will be an exciting title race. We are going to enjoy this one. Now let's talk about this second game.